Miss USA 2010, and welcome to the sexiest fashion show in America. I'm happy to be here today with the 2011 Miss USA contestants. Come on, guys, give them a round of applause. Look how hot they look. And we're also here representing our main sponsor of the Miss USA 2011, Reque Cosmetics, the sexiest makeup in the world. And you probably all either really know or wondering why this hot young man is standing next to me. Well, I'm going to introduce you to Matt Goss. He has sold over 25 million records worldwide and now has his own showroom, the Gossy Room, where he headlines at Caesar's Palace every Friday and Saturday. On his new album, I Love Blair, and I must say, me and some of these lovely ladies got to be at the show yesterday, and my God, is it hot. So you have to all check it out and hear this wonderful man's voice. Amazing. Unfortunately, girls, he's taken by me. I'm kidding. Okay, now let's get this started. We're going to hand it off to Matt Goss, and he's going to introduce you to the wonderful ladies. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you so much, Rima. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I really have enjoyed having these lovely ladies come to my show last night. It really was an amazing night. We had so much fun. I'm sure you guys are really ready to see the beautiful ladies themselves. So let's get started with the 2011 Miss USA contestants, ladies and gentlemen.
Madeline Mitchell from Bressel.
Miss Alabama has always been competitive. As a kid, she used to go by the lake with her brothers to see who could catch more lightning bugs. Miss Alaska. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Alaska.
Jessica Chuckran from Anchorage.
Miss Alaska once kissed a reindeer during an event at her home state. She said the little guy was so cute, she had to smooch with him. Miss Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Arizona talks in her sleep. She said that she will always tell the truth when she's snoozing. It's good to know. Miss Arkansas. Ladies and gentlemen.
Lakynn, McBride, Little Rock.
Miss Arkansas grew up around sports and is quite the accomplished athlete. In high school, she was a 3-time All-American cheerleader. Okay, this is where I live in LA. Miss California.
Alyssa, Campanella, Los Angeles, California.
Growing up, Miss California wanted to be an astronaut. That changed the day that she realized that she couldn't even ride a roller coaster without getting sick. Miss Colorado.
Hi, I'm Blair, Griffith. I'm from Denver.
Miss Colorado says that she's very, very lucky when it comes to winning contests. In the past, she's won raffles, clothes, shoes, and even Lady Gaga tickets. Miss Connecticut.
Regina Turner, Hartford, Connecticut.
Come on, guys, let's give these guys a round of applause. Come on. Miss Connecticut works as an assistant to an oral surgeon. She enjoys comforting patients as they are getting ready to get their wisdom teeth pulled. I wouldn't mind her comforting me. That's all I'm saying. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Delaware.
Hanson, Newark, Delaware.
Miss Delaware has double jointed elbow. Back when she was a cheerleader, it would often freak people out. Miss District of Columbia. Come on, ladies and gentlemen.
Heather Swann, Washington, District of Columbia.
Miss District of Columbia doesn't drive anywhere without her GPS. Once she took a wrong turn and eventually ended up in the wrong state. hopefully one of your guys' states, hopefully. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Florida.
Lissette Garcia, Miami, Florida.
Miss Florida buys a mug wherever she travels outside her state. She would have over 40 right now in her collection, but she's actually dropped a few, So ladies and gentlemen, right, before the next contestant comes out, I really want you guys to really give these girls a lot of encouragement. We need you. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Georgia. Thank you.
Kaylin, Reque, Swann, Georgia.
Miss Georgia loves to boogie. In addition to getting into a prestigious ballet program, she was a cheerleader for the Atlanta Hawks last season. Miss Hawaii.
Byrd, Honolulu, Hawaii.
Miss Hawaii enjoys going surfing with her two dogs. She says they're always very excited to come along for the ride on her longboard. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Idaho.
Meridian, Idaho.
When she was younger, Miss Idaho ate a bag of cotton candy every day for nearly 5 months. As a result, she had 4 cavities that year. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Illinois.
Hi, my name is Angela Sparrow from Chicago, Illinois.
Very lovely. Miss Illinois broke her arm when she was a little girl. She was pretending to an ironing board when she balanced as a balancing beam. She was actually using the ironing board as a balancing beam when she fell off, so it didn't harm her look. She's very, very lovely. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Indiana.
Hi, I'm Jillian Wonderland from Kokomo, Indiana.
Miss Indiana enjoys acting goofy. She'll do anything for a laugh, and she used to envision herself as a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Good luck. Okay, I really need you guys. I know you guys might be tired from last night, but let's hear it for Miss Iowa.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Goldsmith, and I'm from Des Moines, Iowa.
Miss Iowa is a self-described commitment phobe. She has had several jobs and has lived in 4 different states already. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kansas.
Hello, I'm Jamie Stokes from Lenexa, Kansas.
When she was younger, Miss Kansas was on her school basketball team. She never really liked playing, but was forced into it because of her height, as you can see. I like saying this word, ladies and gentlemen, so I want to just see if you guys can really, really amp it up a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Kentucky.
Hanson, Derby City, Louisville, Kentucky.
Miss Kentucky is a very talented singer. In fact, she once won a car in a statewide singing competition, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, as we go along, I want to hear you really, really sharing. The next one, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Louisiana.
Hey, I'm Paige Pennant from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Miss Louisiana admits that sometimes she digs through couches looking for loose change. She says that her piggy bank currently has over $500 in it. Okay, come on, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to see if you can lay out one cheer. Miss Maine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ashley Lynn Marble from Topsfield, Maine.
Miss Maine currently works as a college basketball official. She told us she's getting used to her fans heckling her. So why don't you give her a cheer, because she's been used to being heckled. Come on. Miss Maryland.
I'm Alan Rose from Newburgh, Maryland.
I have to say, Miss Maryland is she had a very good time last night at my show. She's a great singer. Miss Maryland is tougher than she looks. In addition to playing football with the boys growing up, she was a guitarist in a punk band. Miss Massachusetts.
Hi everyone, I'm Alita D'Angona from Bolton, Massachusetts.
This lady was in the front row last night. It's a lot of fun, so let's hear a big round of applause. Miss Massachusetts often travels around the country working as a DJ. She was very excited to break into this male-dominated field because she loves music. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Michigan.
Hello, Channing Pierce, Royal Oak, Michigan.
Miss Michigan used to work as a janitor at a ski lodge. Her duties including taking out garbage and cleaning the bathrooms. A beautiful lady that doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. Let's hear it for Miss Michigan. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Minnesota.
How you guys doing tonight? All right, well, I'm Brittany Lee-Thelman from Plymouth, Minnesota.
People that where are we? Where are we? We love Minnesota, right? Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. In college, Miss Minnesota managed a men's hockey team. She loved the sport and gave her chance to be around all the time. Let's hear it for Miss Minnesota. Miss Mississippi.
Were you thinking about me back there? Is that what it is? I'm Keely Patterson from Starkville, Mississippi.
I was thinking about you. You're right. Miss Mississippi says that all the boys can do it, so can she. She even let some of the guys commit to go raccoon hunting with them recently. Miss Missouri.
Hi everyone, I'm Hope Driscoll from Jefferson City, Missouri.
Miss Missouri put hot sauce on about everything she eats. She loves Mexican cuisine, but her favorite food is Thai food.